ding, a bottle of ink. The cork fell out, and you stink. If you're not here for Seinfeld Trivia Night, whoa, babies, come on. Yeah, Seinfeld Trivia Night. Let's get it. I'm your host with the most, holding it down from coast to coast, smooth as the butter that you put on your toast. The one. Hey, that was funny. Yeah, if this is your first time joining us, babies, here's how it works. Normally, I give you 12 questions. Tonight, I'm giving you 15 questions. They're going to start out easy, but they get harder than figuring out what to do with a bunch of muffin stumps. After you take the delicious tops off, because you know you got to take the muffin and pop the top. In the words of Elaine. That's right. So, you got 10 seconds to have the correct answer. You got all the right. Dollars up for the taking. How much of that money will you be making, Jerry? Y'all got extra lives? I hope you do, because they help you stay in the game. But you can only use one per game and not on the final round. Okay? You get them by inviting your friends to play with your code or by playing 5 days in a row. Or what you could do is you could take Kramer's Laundry that you switched up and get the $1,500 out of there, and then you go and you buy live. Okay? Are you trying using our eraser power up? Two. Just tap that blue eraser button down on the right. 10 seconds. You have to pick the right answer. You'll erase one of the two wrong answers, leaving you with a possible 2 choices instead of 3. You can earn them for free by playing nearby 2 other H quizzes. Just like extra lives, though, you can only use 1 per game and not on the final round. Sunday, we're doing something special. Kicking off Hanukkah right with the 8. I will not stop asking questions until 8 or fewer players are left. Yeah, they're going to be splitting our big $25,000 prize. That's at least. Shout-outs before we start the game, y'all. Barbara Grippi. I see you, girl. Tanya Peterson and her big salad. Yeah. Happy birthday, Karen Holt, Tristan Charles, and your 2 first names. Who else? Kelsey and Ryan. Right, I wrote it over here off to the side. Mimi. Happy 12th. Man, I started balling when I was young. Yeah, you was playing HQ at the dentist. Lastly, we got Chad Cognac in St. Louis. My brother. I see you out there, dog. For sure. Elliot, happy early birthday. Your girlfriend Brianna thinks that you are definitely sponge-worthy. I don't know what that means, but that sounds like y'all into something nasty. This is a family show. So with that said, let's get into the questions. Nothing to it but the HQ it. Here we go. What did the extremely mean soup chef on Seinfeld famously yell? These soups are mild. Who is this soup for? Or no soup for you? Can I interest y'all in some mulligatawny? How about some crab bisque? Or what about some cream of sweet potato? Well, guess what?
You know something? No soup for you!
No soup for you! Yeah! People just got that one right. 5,000 of y'all thought the soups were mild. That was never a thing. Mild soups. Okay. Question number 2. Here we go. What kind of baked good does Jerry steal from an elderly woman? Big salad, Snapple bottle, or marble rye? Let y'all figure this one out for yourselves. Okay, Jerry offers $50 for the $6 loaf, but the lady refuses to budge. And so, he resorts to stealing the marble rye out of her cold, still alive hands.
What that rye, lady?
Help! Someone help!
Shut up, you old bag!
Shut up, you old bag! Not none of y'all. Just that's what Jerry said. Okay, 342,741 of y'all knew that marble rye was right there. Y'all are moving on to question number 3. In season 7, George goes on a date with what real-life actress? Meryl Streep, Halle Berry, or Marissa Tomei? Hint. Think bald man. George is powerless to resist the allure of the star of My Cousin Vinny, Marissa Tomei.
I'm, engaged.
What are the five fingers say to face your Costanza? Smack! I said Costanza. Whoo, Costanza. Come on, George. Marissa Tomei was the right answer there. 294,190. Got that one right. You're moving on to question number 4. It's never been George Costanza. That was a slip of the tongue. Won't happen again. Which of these characters does not appear in every Seinfeld episode? Kramer, Elaine, or both? Who's it going to be?
I was gonna go with Kramer, but I went with both.
For sure, Kramer was like that.
Season 2's Chinese episode. Or season 3's the Pen episode. But he came back for all the rest. And
Because it's like this.
oh, y'all, yeah, 163,651. Got that one right, and y'all are moving on to question number 5.
Lynn? That's a B. B, go B.
Nerds, y'all know what it is. I mean, it's no way to behave during a classical music concert, but you have to admit, putting a Tweety Bird on a
Oh,
purse is
David's fun.
Come on, Jerry. Okay. Yeah, Tweety Bird, babies. 110,770 of you are moving on. Tweeting right along. Tweet, 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 tweet. To question number 6. Here we go. What is Cosmo Kramer's middle name? Larry, Kessler, or never stated?
I would guess Kessler.
Come on, Jerry.
Thumbs up, no.
Every time I try to do a Kramer voice, it sounds like Newman. And I can't do it.
You can't lose this one.
Why?
Because you can't hear what he says. It's like this.
However, we never find out Cosmo Kramer's middle name. Never stated. 87,233 of y'all. A lot of extra lives getting used because y'all was confused for a second. That's okay. You got an extra life. It's keeping you in the game. You staying strong. Yeah. Question number 7. Here we go. What does David Putty think the afterlife is going to be like for Elaine? Hot as heck, rough, or a piece of cake? It's never easy to be in a relationship with only one person. Definitely going to hell. Elaine naturally worries about the heat. My God, the heat! Putty's response? Check it out.
What do you think about all that?
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Rough, y'all. That is the savage question. Woo! Savage question song. Sorry you got it wrong. Savage question song. That's a savage Seinfeld song. Seinfeld. Savage Seinfeld. Yeah, that was our first savage question of the night. I'm excited. We still got a whole bunch of y'all playing. I'm more questions to go. Let's get voice again. Who's the best using the voice on? Paperboy, violinist, or doctor? Y'all remember the belly button voice? Hello! Hello! What's more worth it? A possibly lasting, meaningful, beautiful relationship, or a hilarious inside joke? To be honest, Jerry might have been on the right side of this one. Who could resist talking like this to a violinist? Y'all a little bit. Okay, that's another savage question. 2 savage questions back to back. Savage question twice. That last one wasn't nice. Savage question twice. That was savage. Okay, I'm done. I promise. 9,429 of y'all knew that Jerry was thinking about doing the belly button voice to the violinist. Yeah. Time for question 9. Let's go right on time. George thinks it may have been the kinship of all living things that helped him do what? Pose shirtless, save a whale, or win the contest. George has so many failures, but also some high points. And few points were higher than when he recounted exactly when he saved a whale.
I don't know if it was divine intervention or the kinship of all living things, but I tell you, Jerry, at that moment, I was a marine biologist.
Saving whales! Come on now. Went right out of the water. 9,404 of you are moving on to question 10. Here we go, my friend. Let's get it. In the episode featuring Festivus, who is the target of Frankenstein's first grievance? Kruger, Estelle, or George? Festivus for the rest of us. If you celebrate Festivus, and you should, you know a key part of Festivus is airing grievances. Frank is pretty up. Somebody that he wants to unload on first. Kruger, my son tells me your company stinks. Thinking Company, 5,291 of y'all are moving on to question 11. All dogs go to heaven. And cats. All pets. They're so innocent. They didn't do nothing. Okay, question number 11. Here we go. When Jerry and Elaine try to rekindle their relationship, what excuse does he give for not spending the night? Has to get the car fixed, needs a haircut, or has a root canal? I just rewatched this episode. Okay, to quote George Costanza, I don't mean than anybody in the world, but one thing I do know is they are not happy if you don't spend the night. He was right. He does no less. But Elaine was unhappy when Jerry told her he had a root canal. Root canal, y'all. 3,017 of you getting question 11 right. Moving on to question 12. What's that smell? Smells like we ain't finished. Come on. And Kramer's out of the contest. Who's eating something? Somebody eating something. What they eating? But who is it that's eating? Yeah. Okay, what's the scene in Jerry's somebody eating some cereal? Right? You can eat it with milk or straight out of your own hand. That's when Kramer announces he's no longer master of it. 1,571 of y'all just got question 12. It's time for question 13. Woo! It's not every day I get to go past question 12, so my mouth is getting really dry. Question 13. What's that mean? You gonna see. What color was Jerry's girlfriend's toilet toothbrush? White, purple, or pink? I mean, we're talking about Kristen Davis here. Let's see, who's very, very purple toothbrush dropped in the toilet by Jerry, who didn't tell her. Yeah, sometimes you get the impression these characters weren't great people. 1,038 of y'all got purple right. The toothbrush was purple, babies. All right. Question number 14. Question 14, here we go. Which is not one of George's fake horses he describes when driving Susan's parents to the Hamptons? Prickly Pete, Snoopy, or Jerry? When you tally up the cost of all the troubles George has caused these people, it's pretty staggering. And to add insult to injury, there is no solarium, there is no Snoopy, there's no Prickly Pete, and it wasn't even a fake horse named Jerry. Jerry, y'all, 815 people. What does that mean? Final question. Don't be stressing. Question 15. What does it mean? Question 15. Yeah, that was new. Cool. Question 15. What is Jerry's final line in the Frogger episode? Look at those moves. He was like, frog. Reminds George something. Oh, that's right. He's been preparing for this moment his entire life. And he almost missed it.
Game over.
Game over. That's the end of this game. It's over, y'all. 706 people just won HQ Trivia. Woo! Come on now. Yes. Woo! All right, we got 706 winners, y'all. Dig 100. Congratulations, Devin Whiskers. Tobe ZZ. Says congratulations to you. Ost. You got some money. Matt Doolittle. Hey, that's a cute little Frenchie. Cable, listen. Starlight Sky. Hats. You just won some money. Okay, yo, thank you guys so much for playing. This was really fun. I've been watching Seinfeld since I was a little baby boy. Come back tomorrow at 9 p.m. for another game of HQ Trivia. All right, next Thursday, we're doing a real big Nintendo Trivia. That's a song that you heard. Follow me on the socials at Matt Was Funny. Let me know how you did today, and if you want a shout out. Until then, bye. Bye.